been just over 10,000 miles, nearly 11 months, and this is my first update over the lifetime of owning the vehicle. And like I said, it's just over 10,000 miles, so let's check in and see where everything's at. As I mentioned in a prior video, I use the app called My Cars. It's an Android-only app, and that's where I've gotten the data for this video. So I've covered a total of 10,685 miles as of the last fill up for this recording, and I've averaged 21.79 miles per gallon with a high of 25.17 and a low of 19.55 over 35 fill-ups. I've spent a total of $3,606 on maintenance and repair. Some of it is a little bit lower than the average consumer cost because I have done some of it myself. So in total, what I've had done to the vehicle since I've owned it are 3 repair jobs. I have replaced the power steering pump, the water pump, and the rear main seal. When I purchased the vehicle, the power steering pump was making noise, which is known to happen on these cars around 40,000 miles, which is where I bought it. Also, there was a visible oil leak, and that was found to be coming from the rear main seal. And then after a few months of driving and a few thousand miles later, the water pump decided to fail on my way to work one day. So those are the 3 major repairs that I did save a little bit out of pocket because I had a friend do it for me. But if you had taken it to a dealer, it probably would have doubled my service cost for those 3 items. I've also done some maintenance. I've done 2 oil changes, the transmission service, an alignment, and a state inspection and emissions. So those are some maintenances that were done, and every car is going to need those. So that's nothing out of the ordinary. So as you saw a second ago, I did still have the Outback when I purchased this car, and originally I had budgeted for the 2 main repairs, the power steering pump and the rear main seal. I had budgeted for those and not winter tires. Those were supposed to be budgeted for this coming winter. But as it turned out, I was able to get a used set of winter tires. They were Pirelli Soda Zero Series 2, I believe. They were directional and performance winter tire. And so, this was actually allowed me to, actually see how the car does in some winter conditions. As you can see here, it just started snowing. This was actually a fairly decent snow for the Pennsylvania area. I think we got 4 to 6 inches with this snowfall. So this was my first drive with the winter tires on and some snowy, slushy conditions. Now they are a performance winter tire. They were used, so not full tread depth, and they were a few years old, so the compound was slightly hard. So they're not the best winter tires, or at least it wasn't the best situation to try or to have an idea what winter tires are going to feel like. So I tried them for this winter, and they were able to get me through what I needed to. They braked decently. They had some slippage when trying to accelerate, and that was about it, kind of what I expected with the age and the tread depth that the tires had on them. But again, they were given to me because they were used, and it was worth a shot. That being said, this coming winter I will be purchasing 4 tires. I've actually gotten a set of 17-inch wheels. The wheels that came on my car are 19-inch, and I can fit a 17-inch wheel off of a base Cayman or Boxster. So I picked up a set of used wheels from a base Boxster, and they're 17-inch and narrower, so the front is 6.5 inches and the rear is 8 inches. And so that's about 1.5 inches narrower than the factory wheels and so that's going to allow me to get a better snow setup and get away from a performance winter tire. And so I'm going to put those on this winter, and I'll definitely have an update feedback on those, because I am looking forward to using those on this car this winter. Come springtime, I was able to get the car out on the road a little bit and enjoy it. I took a nice little back road drive in the Chester County area, and then later in the summer I went up to the Poconos mountains and drove for about 300 miles on that day. And we also took it on a road trip to the Delaware beaches as well. And so we've gotten a lot of use out of this car so far. We have really enjoyed this car. It's been just a great day to get in it and drive when I have the chance, and I'm really enjoying it. This is why I bought the car, so I'm looking forward to more trips coming over the following years.